Welcome to your total body workout. I'm going to post a playlist in the chat section if you're interested in some music, but as always, feel free to pump your own jams, whatever is going to motivate you through this 45-minute exercise session. We're going to be using some hand weights. We're also going to do a couple floor moves. So if you have a mat or somewhere comfortable on the floor, make sure you have that ready. We do also have a couple plank moves. So if being elevated in your plank, so having your hands higher than the floor is going to be useful to you. Grab something sturdy like a chair and have that nearby. Let's get started with our warm-up, and I'll explain what our workout's going to look like today. All right, here we go. I want you to just start right here with a nice march. I want you to pump your arms, take your knees, pull them up. You can stay right here, or you can kind of take it into a little bit of a side-to-side shuffle, just light on your toes. I want you to just slowly raise your heart rate and body temperature as we move through our workout today. A couple more here. Now take your feet nice and wide, bring your heels upward, hamstring curl, and then pull your arms back behind you. All right, I have a fun workout for you today. I'm going to say it's just plain fun. We have some strength moves. We're doing each of our strength moves 2 times. We have some cardio moves. We're doing our cardio moves 1 time each. Every time we do our cardio moves, they get a little shorter. All right, that's the most important things you need to know for today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your feet underneath your hips, sink back into a squat, stand, and squeeze your glutes. Take your time here. You want to think about swinging your hips backward, okay? So your weight goes into your heels. As you stand, squeeze your glutes at the top. Good. On your next one, reach your hands up. Crisscross them at the top and the bottom. Increase our range of motion here in our shoulders. 2 more. And done. I want you to keep your feet pointed to the front, lunge off to one side, push off that bent leg, and then go to the other side. Now, this is a practice for a move that you're going to see later today in your workout. So practice your form here. So when you get to it and we add a weight to it, it feels comfortable in your body. Think back and press. On your next one, reach down, see if you can tap your ankle and take your other hand, reach up to the sky as you twist your shoulders towards your bent knee. Torso rotation here. 1 more each way. And back in. Nice job. Take your feet up underneath your hips. This time we're doing a reverse lunge. So take your legs back. Front knee stays at 90. Press off your front foot and repeat. And our goal here is to mimic some of the movements you're going to see in your warm-up, in your workout, here in your warm-up. That way, when we see them, we know the form. Our muscles and joints have been primed for those movements, and it makes it feel that much better, more efficient. 1 more each way. And bend your knees. I want you to walk yourself out into a plank position. Hold here for a second, either on your toes or to your knees. From here, I want you to do 3 push-ups. Head stays in line. After your 3rd push-up, bend your knees, walk back, stand, take your hands, open and close them right here at your chest, out and in. All right, take it back to your march where we started, or your light side-to-side shuffle. Stay right here. I'm going to show you your first set of moves. Move 1, we have a squat plus an alternating knee lift. You're going to hold 2 weights at your side, sink back into a squat, stand, squeeze your glutes, and 1 knee is going to come up, hold the balance, and you're going to repeat on the other side. Go ahead and grab your hand weights. Here we go. 3, 2, and begin. So squat, stand, hold. As you lift your knee, it's only coming to hip height, okay? Don't try to pull it up super high. Might throw your balance off a bit. And I want you to squeeze the glute on the leg that you're standing on. That's going to help your balance. You're also going to squeeze your core. That's going to help your balance. There you go. Now I'll let you decide how long you're balancing on each side. If balance is something you're working on, you want to get better at it, maybe you're going to hold it a little longer. If you want more of the glute work, maybe you're going to hold it just for a second and continue. Nice job. 10 seconds left right here. Make sure weight goes back. Chest stays lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Next move is an upper body move. You're going to hinge forward at your waist. Weights face one another. 1 row, 1 fly. All right. Go ahead and grab your weights and join me in 3, 2, and begin. One row, one fly. You're controlling the entire movement, especially as your arms extend down and as they come back to your starting point. You're working big muscles in your back here. You want to make sure that you're hinged forward, so it is those muscles, those muscles that are working versus standing straight up. That's more your shoulders working. So get that nice hinge, one of each. There you go. You have about 15 seconds left. If you need the option, you can switch to one arm at a time to finish this movement off. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, we're back to the top. One more time through those movements, starting with our squat, knee raise. You ready? Final time, 3, 2, and go. Sink back, stand, hold, and repeat. You'll notice here, the more tight your core is and the more tight you squeeze your glutes as you lift your leg, the easier it is to balance, all right? Think about, I actually watched a video from I don't know why it popped up on my feed, but the 1992 Olympics, and it was Shannon Miller, and she was up on the bar or the beam, and she just had this incredible balance. And it's not because she was just gifted with this super equilibrium, because she is strong. She was holding her core, she was squeezing her muscles, and it made her balance that much easier. So embrace your inner gymnast here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're back to our row fly. You ready? Hinge forward, squeeze your belly button up to your core, and go. Up and fly. Squeeze, fly. Super controlled here. You have the double arm option. You also have a single arm option. There you go. Last time though, as you lower your weights, I want that to be slower than as you lift them. All right, so if it takes you 1 second to lift, I want it to take 2 seconds to lower. You're halfway. You're gazing at the floor in front of you. If your low back needs a little bit of a break, give yourself a little kickstand with your back leg here. That can kind of help some of the pressure a bit. Keep it up, 5 seconds left. Here's 3, 2, good. Put your weights off to the side. All right, we're moving into cardio. Here's how cardio is gonna work. I'm gonna give you a move. We're doing it for 1 minute and 10 seconds, which in the cardio world is super long. But every time you do a move, it's gonna get shorter. Here's your first move. You're gonna do some skiers all the way to the side. When you get to the edge of your space, you're gonna step forward and back and go the other way. You ready? 3, 2, and go. So ski to the side, jump forward, jump back, and ski to your other. Now you can decide how far you want to go side to side. All right, if you don't have a ton of space, keep it smaller. And if you don't want the impact, instead of a jump front, make it a squat. And then keep it light on your toes here. There you go. Light on your toes. You're about halfway through. If you find yourself needing a little more, I want you to make your poles longer as you ski. Raising your hands above your head is going to make your heart work just a little harder. Woo. Keep it up, keep it up. 15 seconds. Push through. Longest cardio you're going to do. Last 10. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, first circuit is done. Take a little break here. 1 minute to breathe. So our cardio was the longest. This is going to be your longest break too. So as we move through, cardio gets shorter, breaks get shorter. All right, here is your next set of movements. We practiced this in the warm-up. You're just going to use a weight this time. You're going to hold one medium to heavy weight in your hand. Step off to the side, side lunge. Opposite arm is holding your weight. Come to the center, switch, and your other arm holds. So you just make that little trade-off in the center. Move 2, we have an Arnold press. So it's a shoulder move. You're going to go a little bit lighter with your weights than you do for squats. Start with your palms facing your face. Open them up, press, and then bring your weights back together, pinkies inward, and then rotate like so. All right, you ready? Side lunge with a 1 weight handoff. 3, 2, and go. You want to keep your knees to the front here. Sink down low and then press off your bent leg. Press off your bent leg. Don't use your straight leg for anything except balance. This is also a good body weight move too. You can ditch the weight if you need to, or you could even add a second weight and frame your knees instead of just using one. Lots of ways to customize this. We're in our strength movements for 50 seconds, so it gives us a lot of time to tweak it, make it work for your body today. Keep it up, 10 more seconds right here. Can you sink 1 and slower? There you go, keep your chest lifted, hip goes back. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and grab a second weight. Go a little lighter if you need to. We have our Arnold presses. Get your weights, have them face your shoulders. 3, 2, and go. Open, press, and in. Once you get the hang of it, kind of smooth it out. Smooth the movement out. So there's just continuous movement. There's no starting or stopping point. The rotation happens right here, right in front of your face. It's like you're hiding your eyes with your weight and then opening your arms. That's the height that you want to go for. Good, good, good. Take a break if you need to. Double check your form right now. Squeeze your core, tuck your pelvis under, bend your knees a little bit. Sometimes when we get tired, our lower body starts to do strange things. Our posture gets out of whack. 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, grab your heavy weight. We're back to our side to side lunges. 3, 2, and go. Knees stay facing the front the entire time, and so do your toes. So as you step out to the side, your toes still face the front. Good. Keep it up. It's up to you how low you're going to go with this too. Maybe you want to put your weight all the way on the floor. All right, that's an option. Or maybe you're going to stop it right by your knee. We are recording today's class too, so maybe today you go a certain depth, and then the next time you do it, something different. That's the beauty of these type of workouts, these circuit workouts. You can really customize them based on your fitness level, based on how you're feeling today, which, you know, varies, we all know. 5, 4, 3, 2, and back to Arnold press. Bend your knees as you grab your weights. All right, you ready? Final time. 3, 2, and begin. Open press and rotate. As you press your weights over your head, they stay slightly in front of you. All right, so they're not straight up over right over top of your head, and they definitely are not behind your head. You want to keep them just a little bit in front. That's going to help you with your posture. Squeeze your core here. Your back should be completely straight. Your abs are completely flexed. You have a soft bend in your knees. Good, good, good. You have 20 seconds left. If you need a break, try one arm. Let one arm rest, and then repeat. Let the other arm rest. Final 10. Keep it up, keep it up. 4, 3, 2, one last good one right here. There you go, set that down. All right, we're moving into our next cardio move. The first one was 70 seconds, now we're down to 60 seconds. You're gonna start on one side of your space. You're gonna hopscotch to the other side. When you get to your ending spot, you're gonna do a 180 jump and go the other way. You don't want the impact, your hamstring curling. Ready? Go. Hopscotch, big 180 jump, go. I want you to alternate which direction you're spinning to. So one direction, I want you to jump clockwise. Other side, jump counterclockwise. If you want to make this harder, take out a few of the jumps here, a few of the hopscotches. Maybe you only do 2 and a big jump. Or maybe your hopscotch comes out all together and you're right here. Good. Keep it up. Bend your knees. 15 seconds. Woo! Almost there. Less than 10. 4, 3, 2, relax. All right, take a break here. Breathe, grab some water if you need to. We're moving into our next circuit. Next circuit, compound move. We're working legs and arms at the same time. You're gonna grab some medium to heavy weights. You're gonna start with weights at your side. You're gonna step one leg back into reverse lunge. Your same leg that you stepped back is gonna come up and either tap or a full bounce. You can choose, and you're gonna bicep curl. Then that same leg repeats. Now I'm bringing my knee all the way up. You can bring your knee in and tap as well. We'll switch our legs halfway through. Move 2, we have a plank walk and a push-up. So you're gonna be coming to the floor or your chair. You walk one to the side, one push-up, one walk, one push-up, like so. You can also do that on your knees. You ready? Here we go. Reverse lunge, bicep curl, 3, 2, and begin. So step one leg back, same leg comes in, balance, curl, same leg repeats. This requires a lot of balance, right? Just like we talked about in our squat with our knee raise. You have to squeeze your muscles here, all right? The balance doesn't happen on accident. It happens on purpose. One more, and just switch your legs. Arms don't change, just your leg changes. Maybe your foot's coming all the way to your knee, or maybe your foot is just tapping near your ankle to hold your balance. You're still using balance there, even if your foot's on the floor. 5 seconds. Here's 3, 2, done. Good work. All right, down for plank walk, push-ups. You ready? So one plank walk, one push-up, 3, 2, and go. One of each. Down and up. As you plank walk, your back stays nice and straight. If you are on your knees, you're moving your hands, but you rotate on your knees, okay? That is gonna feel a little bit better than walking on your knees. I don't recommend that. Good work, good work, keep it up. You're working your chest here, you're working your core, you're working a lot. For a move with no equipment, this one sure is tough, isn't it? We have 10 seconds. Whew, keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, yeah. All right. Breathe, come on up. We're back to the top with that one. Reverse lunge, bicep curl. Pick one leg to start on. 3, 2, and go. Step back, same leg comes in, balance curl. There you go. So you want to stay nice and tall here. Squeeze your core at the top, whether you're lifting your knee or you're tapping your toe. Your back leg catches you and comes up to balance, but it's not really doing anything else. And switch. Front leg does all the work. Biceps do the rest. Nice work. You might notice your breathing is increased a little bit in these two movements. We're doing a lot of compound movements here. Multiple muscle groups are being recruited, this and your plank push-up, which requires more oxygen. So if you're breathing heavy, you're doing it right. Down for plank walk and push-up in 3, 2, here we go. One of each. Core stays tight. Keep your head in line, which means you are looking at the floor in front of your fingers, not back at your shoes. Keep your back nice and straight. You're like a walking table here. Don't spill your contents of the table. Almost there, come on. Hang in there, hang in there. 15 seconds. You got this. Less than 10. 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, you can stay down here if you want. Our cardio move got a little shorter now. It's 50 seconds. Ready? Here's what you got. You have 4 mountain climbers, 1 burpee, like so. 4 mountain climbers, 1 burpee. If you don't want the impact, only mountain climbers. Ready? And go. 50 seconds this time. A little shorter. 4 climbers, 1 burpee. Your hands can also be on a chair or maybe the bottom 2 stairs of a staircase to elevate a bit. Keep it up, keep it up. You got this. Push it. Heads in line. Let's go, let's go. Your break is in 20 seconds. Let's do it. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Whoa. Good work. All right. We're down to 50 seconds for cardio. Your break is now down to 50 seconds, so break up further. All right, we're moving into a lower body move. I want you to grab heavy weights with this one. You're gonna grab your weights. They're gonna face your side or your legs. We have an RDL, okay? So Romanian deadlift. Slight bend in your knees, back stay straight, hips go back, hinge forward, and at the top, you're gonna lift up on your tippy toes with your calves. So 1 deadlift, 1 calf raise, all right? Whew. Then we have a core move. It's gonna require 1 weight. You're gonna lean over 1 direction, take your weight, and it's gonna go over your head. All right, so you kind of do like a little TikTok thing right here, but we're already done with our break. So grab your weight, let's go. Deadlift, calf raise. 1 to 1 here. 1 calf raise, and then hinge at your hips, back stay straight. You should feel this in the back of your hamstrings if you're doing it correctly. And just allow your head to naturally follow with you. So by the end, you're looking down at the floor. There you go. Again, this is different than a squat because our first motion is a hinge, not a bend, okay? There is a bend in your knee, but that's not where we start. We start right here. Just fold yourself in half. 10 seconds left. Good, find your balance up on your toes, right there. And done. All right, I want you to switch to 1 weight. I'm gonna go a little lighter just because of the overhead component. Feet start wide. Join me right here. Down your leg, bring it to your shoulder, tip your body the other direction, but your weight goes straight up. All right, so the weight goes straight to the ceiling. It's your body that's tipping. As your body is tipping, you are going to feel the sides of your core really fire up here, your obliques. Your shoulders obviously working too as you lift your weight, but our primary focus here is our obliques. 1 more, and just switch the weight to your other side. Let's do it. Lower down, straight up. Great job. So by the end, your weight is going straight up and it's directly bisecting your body right through the middle, right? It's not going up to the diagonal, straight to the sky. Here's 3, 2, and done. Back to our deadlift calf raise. All right, I like this one. This is a good circuit. 3, 2, and go. 1 RDL, 1 calf raise. I don't want that calf raise to be explosive at all, okay? So don't put your heels up and right down. See if you can hold it for a second. Find that balance. You're working on your calf strength and your ankle stability, both of which are super important in our just regular everyday lives, okay? You wanna have strong ankles. Good. Take your time here. Again, as you hinge forward, your weights stay right next to your leg. They just travel down. The depth of your deadlift is dependent on your flexibility, your range of motion. So just go to where you can feel it, come up, squeeze, and repeat. 3, 2, and 1. Oblique with a shoulder press. Here we go. 3, 2, and begin. TikTok with your body right here. This requires a lot of balance as well. The balance right now is more, or stability, I should say, is in your shoulder complex. So take your time here. If this isn't feeling good to push the weight all the way up, you can also do the same motion with at your shoulder, right? So you can choose what works best for you today. One more, and then we're switching sides. And switch other way. As you do this too, your chest points to the front the entire time. There's no rotation. All right, you have a name tag on your shirt. It should be showing the whole time. You're never turning away. And push. Good. Five seconds left. Here's 4, 3, 2, and weight goes down. All right, we're moving into cardio. It's getting shorter again. Now we're down to 40 seconds. You have a drop squat plus a punch. Drop to the floor, punch, drop, punch, drop, punch. If you don't want to jump, it's a step punch. Ready? And go. So alternate which arm is punching here. Or if you really want to go for it, maybe both of them punch. You can pick. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Boom. Make it powerful. 15 seconds left. Go, go. Boom. Come on, finish it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Great work. All right, little shorter break here. Grab it, recover, take a drink, and we're moving into our next circuit. We have a sumo squat with a bicep curl at the bottom. I'm going to use one weight for this to hold it on either side. Feet start wide, toes turn out, knees track. You're going to sink to the bottom of your squat. At the bottom, you're going to curl your weight, and then you're going to stand. Curl your weight and stand, right? If you want a little more resistance, grab a second weight, have your hands face one another, and you can press that way too. Then we have a bird dog, which I'll show you when we get there, but have a mat ready. Are you ready? Here we go. Lower, curl, and up. So this has an element of isometric hold. What is an isometric hold? It just means you flex your muscles like you're doing here, and you stay there. You just hold it. There you go. Just requires your muscles to get into your endurance a bit. Now keep your chest lifted, okay? You still have that name tag on. You want it to be showing. Curl and stand. All right, these last 15 seconds, I want you to hold it right here. Don't stand, just curl. Get to your lowest uncomfortable spot. Hold it, squeeze your core. 5, 4, 3, 2. There you go. All right, come on down to the floor. Now, if you want to lay out a mat, you can. We're going to be on our hands and knees. You are welcome to grab a light weight. I will show this without a weight, but if you want to, hold it in your right hand. Take your right hand, extend it long. Take your left leg, extend it long. From here, crunch in and extend. So you're extending your arm, crunching your knee, and you're tucking your head so that you're looking at your knee as you tap it with your elbow. One more. And switch, left arm, right leg. Opposition here. So like our deadlift calf raise, like our squat with our knee lift, this has an element of stability and balance as well. You'll notice a little theme today. All right, we're balancing on alternate 2 points of balance here, plus adding movement. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're back to the top. Squat, bicep curl, sumo squat. Ready? Nice wide stance. And let's go. Lower down, curl, and stand. Nice job. So knees are wide. All right, this isn't a regular squat, it's a sumo squat. It gets more into the inner part of your legs a bit. It also gets your knees out of the way so you don't smack them with the weight. There, you got it. All right, I want you to give me one more. And then we're going to spend 20 seconds right here, as low as you can get it. Bicep curl up and down. Nothing is moving except the weight. Your legs, they might be shaking a little bit, but they're not moving up and down. All right, can you go down 1 more inch? 1 more inch. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo, yeah. Come on down. Bird dog. 1 knee, 1 hand. So go ahead. Take your right hand, put it forward. Take your left leg, put it back. Start with a big lift and crunch. So ideally, your right hand and your left knee never touch this entire time. They never touch the floor. They do touch each other. All right, if you need to, set your arm down or set your leg down, but try to hold your balance here. Squeeze your back, squeeze your core. 1 more, and switch. Other side, big lift, big crunch. I love this move because it promotes stability. It promotes balance, but it also works the front and back of your core. Sometimes we think about, working our core as if we're just sitting on the floor doing sit-ups. It's not the case. We want to work them equally all the way around your trunk. And this does the trick. 3, 2, and done. All right, come on up. Move your mat out of the way. We have our next cardio move. It's only 30 seconds now. It's getting shorter and shorter. We have butt kicker runs. Feet come up, and your hands look like they're doing a jumping jack. If you don't want to jump, you're just going to tap. Ready? 3, 2, go. Now it's only 30 seconds. Just a reminder, you did 70 when we started. So attack this one a little bit differently. Maybe you're moving a little quicker, reaching a little higher. Halfway. Let's go. Pick it up, pick it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right. Okay, next one. We are going to be headed down to the floor. We are going to start with a chest press. So grab your mat if you want. You're going to bring 2 heavy weights with you. Now our break isn't that long this time, so meet me soon. You have a chest press. We have a little bit of a pattern here. You're going to have an isometric hold, just like you did in your sumo squat. So start here with me. Hands are wide. Take your elbows up off the floor a few inches. This is your starting position. You're going to go one arm, both arms. All right? So right, left, both in 3, 2, and go. Press 1, press your other, press both. Now, at no point in time do your elbows touch the floor. So you're holding the bottom of your chest press, even when your arm isn't moving. It's not a rest, it's an isometric hold. Now, once you get the hang of the arms, make sure your low back is pressed to the floor. Pull your belly button down, flatten your back out. There you go. Hi-yi-yi. 15 seconds left, team. You got this. Single, single, double. With a hold. Elbows haven't touched the floor yet, but they get 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and set your weights down from here. You are going to reach your head up off the floor. You're going to take your hands and you're going to try to tap your ankles as you rock side to side. Ready? And go. So your body is kind of rocking back and forth. Your shoulders are ideally up off the floor here. You're just rocking side to side. Doesn't need to be fast. And you're reaching towards your ankle. And if your neck starts to get a little sore, you can take one or both hands and put them behind your head and still replicate that same movement. But you're working through your entire front of your core here. Nice job. Oh, keep it up, keep it up. Final 10 seconds. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Grab your weights. We're back to single, single, double. Chest press with that little hold of your elbows above the floor. So like 2 inches between your elbows and the floor. Here we go. 3, 2, and begin. Single, single, double. Back is pressed to the floor. Weights are pressing above your chest, not above your face. Good work. Now at the bottom, I don't know about you, but my arms are shaking a little bit as I hold. You know, we're used to doing chest presses where we just continuously move the weights. You don't get that hold in there. So this should feel a little different. Good. If your back started to pop up off the floor, put it back. You have 10 seconds left right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can set those down. We have our ankle tappers. Ready? Get your shoulder blades up off the floor. Hands can go behind your head or reach to your ankle. Go. Side to side. Last time we're going to do this move here. So really go for it. Slow it down a little bit. You don't need to be whipping side to side. It's more about your strength here. Nice job. Keep it up. As your neck starts to get sore, my neck always gets sore in these movements, but that's okay. We have this option here, still doing the same motion, just without the arm reach. 15 seconds left. Here's 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, slowly bring yourself up. Here is your cardio mic. It is only 20 seconds long, okay? That's it. It's getting shorter. We have standing mountain climbers. This one's gonna feel silly and it's gonna feel awkward, but it's only 20 seconds. Your knees go high, your arms go high. So it looks like a mountain climber, like you're climbing a mountain standing. Ready? Go. Up, up, up. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg. 10 seconds, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, whoo. There you go. All right, take a breath here. We have a really short break, and then we're heading into our last circuit. This one's also going to be on the floor. So join me with 1 or 2 weights. We have an overhead pullover. So we're working our lats, these muscles right here in the upper part of our back. I like to use 1 weight. If you want to use 2, put them together. Otherwise, hold 1 weight on either side, lay all the way back. Weight starts above your head. Stop bending your elbows. You're going to lower the weight above your head, and then you're going to pull it back to center. All right, again, it lowers back to center. Cool? Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Now, if after you try 1 or 2 and your shoulders are just not having it, this doesn't feel good, I want you to change this to a tricep extension instead, all right? So you're just extending it lower to your forehead and back up. Otherwise, keep it nice and big here, working your lats. You're gonna stop the weight just before it taps the floor and slowly bring it back over your chest. If you were at the gym using a machine and you do like a lat pull down, where you grab the bar and you pull it down downward, that's what muscles we're working here. We're just doing it in a different direction from overhead to above our chest. 5 seconds left. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, you can keep your same weight or you can go a little bit lighter if you want, but we have a weighted sit-up. So your hands kind of look the same, actually. You're gonna come here, you're gonna sit all the way up, and then you're gonna lower back down. Sit up to your weight, lower back down. Let's go. If you do not want to sit all the way up, you can also make this into a crunch. So just come up a little bit and down. But you will notice that the weight, although it's adding resistance, it's also adding a little momentum. I personally think it's a little easier to do a full sit-up with the weight because it's something to hold on to. Kind of gravity pulls you up here. Slowly lay back down. Don't flop back like a fish. Slow, slow, slow. 10 seconds. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, stay in that same position. We have our overhead pullover or your tricep extension in 3, 2, and begin. All right, last 2 strength moves right here. Keep your back on the mat here, especially as you raise your hands up over your head. You might notice your low back is trying to separate from the floor. Make sure you push it back down, fuse it to the mat. As your arms reach overhead, big deep inhale, and then exhale as you pull the weight back up. When you connect your breath to your movement, it forces you to slow down a bit. It forces you to think about the muscles you're working and really keep your tempo under control. All right, we have 10 seconds left with this movement. That's it. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Quick little break. Weighted sit-ups in 4, 3, 2, and go. Let's start right here. If you want to add a little extra to this, maybe add a push-up over your head here. All right. This will just kind of challenge you a little bit extra. You can take it or leave it, but it's our last strength move. So if you feel like you need a little push here at the end, there you go. Still controlling the up and the down. No floppy bodies here. Nice and slow. This time I want you to inhale as you lay back, exhale as you sit up. Good work. 15 seconds left. Less than 10. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, good work. All right. Put that off to the side. Clear your space. You have one last cardio move, and it's only 10 seconds. Remember, you started at 70. We're down to 10. You're going to take your feet, and you're going to run as fast as you can. Ready? 3, and 2, go. Fast as you can. Finish this off. 10 seconds. Go, go, go. Push it for 5, 4, 3, 2. There you go. Nice job. All right, just tap it out here. Catch your breath a bit. Great work. All right, take your feet nice and wide. We're going to come down and stretch it out a little bit here. Take your knees nice and wide like your sumo squat. Press one shoulder down and then simultaneously press your leg away from you. Great work. I know the very first cardio is a little brutal in this circuit or in this workout, but I absolutely love this format because by the end, it's like, oh, I can do this. I can do 10 seconds or 20 seconds. I did 70. Nice job. And then bring yourself all the way up, turn off to your side and sink down into a lunge. So press your hip flexor down. And then drop your back knee, uncurl your toes, sink all the way back, stretching your hamstring. And let's switch sides. Other foot comes forward, lunge back. Oh, great work today. We did a lot. We worked all of our muscle groups basically. So if you're feeling a little sore still or a little tight after our stretch here, I invite you to stay a little bit longer, stretch out a little bit more, any areas that feel a little tight. And bring it all the way up. Let's stretch out our arms here. Go ahead and pull one arm across your chest. And breathe. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's workout. I hope you are feeling energized, ready for the rest of your day. Go ahead and pull across. If you had a chance to look ahead to the April schedule, you may have noticed that my name is not on the schedule due to some schedule changes. I won't be teaching virtually after today. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but I will be back. I'm still on the sub list. So you'll see me again. Couple more here, and then reach one arm up. Go ahead and pull your elbow. Give it a nice pull here. And switch to the other side. All right, let's take a big deep inhale. And let it go. Great job today. Enjoy the sunshine. It's not warm, but it is sunny out. And have a great rest of your week. And I will see you guys soon. I know I'll miss you too, Margaret.